So what is this saying right here?
Well, the first part of it normally, and I'm not sure if this is actually an original writing or something that's been composed. The first three signs where you have that sort of little thing with the jagged edge, that actually represents the tail of a crocodile.
Okay.
And it has the value chem
Okay.
in Egyptian. And then the owl is.
So he first talked about what we usually call the I6 glyph, I6 being the Gardiner reference number. Okay, so Gardiner, Sir Alan Gardiner, author of the book. Um, it's funny, forgetting the book now. The book title. It's Egyptian grammar, isn't it? Yes, Egyptian grammar. So let's continue.
Is the letter M,
Okay.
and then the little half circle sign, which represents a kind of loaf of bread, is T. So those first three signs, we're reading from left to right. Those first three signs represent the group Kemet, and it comes from the word chem, which means black. So chem.
It comes from the word chem, which means black. Now, I'm not familiar with that person. He has a PhD in Near Eastern and Middle Eastern civilization from the University of Toronto, and I'm going to share his page on that. Actually, from the University of Memphis. Share that in the chat. So he is a scholar and a PhD. You do have the link in the chat right there. Okay. Continue.
Kemet means literally that which is black, and generally speaking, this.
Now, he told you the meaning of chem. Then he gave his, his translation of what we are seeing on the screen. Right? Let's go back.
And it comes from the word chem, which means black. So Kemet means literally that which is black.
So Kemet literally means that which is black. Now, he gave you the meaning of Kemet. I'm not sure if he gave the meaning of what we see on the screen, but it's okay. What's interesting is what you will hear shortly.
And generally speaking, this word classically refers to Egypt as being the black land. And then the three signs you have, the seated man, the seated woman, and those three strokes that look like the number one. Those three strokes together is sort of the designation for plural. So the man and women and the three strokes would be like meaning generically people. So if you read this would look like a writing for the black people.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. I'm actually discovering the part I wanted to start with is what you will hear very shortly. But when I came across that, I thought, okay, we might as well hear his translation. Okay, so let's hear it again, just for the record, for the benefit of the quote.
Like meaning generically people. So if you read this would look like a writing for the black people.
For the black people. Is he a blackologist? It's okay. All of you guys who like to use the term blackologist when it's black people speaking, right? Anytime, feel free to say that this PhD is a blackologist. If you want, you can label him an Afrocentrist as well. Because the NASA scientist, who is also a PhD, who said that the ancient Egyptians were black Africans, I did not hear anybody labeling him an Afrocentrist nor a blackologist. So you guys, do you guys use that term for black people only? Let's continue.
Okay.
Or those who are black, referring to a group of people. And if you wanted to write a word that
those who are black, dang,
meant those who are black, referring to people, this is how you would write it. The question I have is whether this is actually something that it would appear on an ancient Egyptian text, or whether this is something somebody has composed in using Egyptian hieroglyphs that is not actually from an ancient Egyptian text.
All right, so Smash, you see, that's going to be played. You could chop that up and say, hey, I got him. Look, I got a scholar that agree with me. Well, you go see what happened after that. But anyway, it is what it is. You see, we don't edit video.
Now, we have the right to disagree. People have the right to disagree with Diop. They have the right to disagree with me. It's fine. But let's see who's keeping it real. That's all. So, Galvia Reed, I have no beef with you. He just said we don't edit videos. He deleted the whole live stream.